Caution, you are about to leave the mission area. Caution, you are about to leave the mission area. Caution, you are about to leave the mission area. Caution, you are about to leave the mission area. Caution, you are about to leave the mission area. Caution, you are about to leave the mission area. Caution, you are about to leave the mission area. Caution, you are about to leave the mission area. Caution, you are about to leave the mission area. Caution, you are about to leave the mission area. Caution, you are about to leave the mission area.
Stay alert. You're not out of the woods yet.
About to leave the mission area. Caution, you are
Find a place to hide.
the mission area. Caution, you are about to leave the mission area. Caution, you are about to leave the mission area. Caution, you are about to leave the mission area. Caution, you are about to leave the mission area. Caution, you are about to leave the mission area. Caution, you are about to leave the mission area. Caution, you are about to leave the mission area. Caution, you are about to leave the mission area. Caution, you are about to leave the mission area. Caution, you are about to leave the mission area. Caution, you are about to leave the mission
You
area.
lost them. You need to focus, boss.
You are about to leave
Get the target to the RV.
Caution, you are about to leave the mission area. Please select a landing zone. Landing zone confirmed. Caution, you are about to leave the mission area.
This is B-Quad. Have arrived at LZ. We'll stand by.
Support helicopter has arrived.
All right, the chopper's touching down. Don't waste any time getting on board. And don't forget Emmerich. Hide, quickly! Here it comes. Use the chopper's minigun. Shake him off!
An upright bipedal weapon. In terms of hominids, it's a sahelanthropus. How did they complete it without me?
We'll hear the rest back at base.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Mission complete. Phew, at least you made it out in one piece.
suspect me? What did I do? I'm on your side. What about him? Miller was in contact with Cypher 9 years ago. He was working with them. He's the traitor, Snake! What's that? More truth serum?
No. Stronger truth
Oh,
serum.
please. Please keep me here. I need protection. Ah! Ah! Oh. 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 Why?
You're the odd one out.
Why me?
We all lost something.
What?
Except you.
Don't.
The truth serum isn't working. Either some procedure he had done boosted his metabolic enzymes, or he's undergone special gene therapy.
What's he saying?
Same as 6 hours ago. I had no idea the nuclear inspection 9 years ago was a ruse. Cypher forced me to do that research after the attack.
Do you think he had a hand in it?
I do. But there's no proof yet. Take a listen to this later.
We need proof before we can pass judgment. Keep an eye on him. And don't tell anyone he's here.
We'll have him continue his research in there. It's for his own good. The older guys will want his head. We can't guarantee his safety if we let him out.
Boss.
He mentioned something interesting. The reason why they pulled their plug on the operation in Afghanistan. He said their funding started going to Central Africa instead. Cypher is pursuing new research in Africa.
Africa. What research?
Emmerich doesn't know the details, but one thing he said does make sense. That Sahelanthropus alone isn't enough to cause an RMA. He claims that what they're doing in Africa is the missing piece. A weapon to surpass Metal Gear.
Meaning it's not just another nuke.
Boss, there's no doubt about it. Cypher's working on something in Central Africa. There's evidence they've been in contact with private forces operating in the region. We follow that evidence. We should learn what Cypher is after. Diamond Dogs has gotten a lot bigger.
Good dog.
Now's the time to take the offensive. Head back to the ACC for your next mission.
Stay.
Welcome home, boss.
Marker placed.
Quiet's being held in a cell on the medical platform. She slipped out on more than one occasion, but she always comes back on her own. Maybe out of loyalty to you.
Thank you for taking in those animals, boss.
The pipes, huh? They're strong enough. Could make for a nice shortcut.
Boss, will you train with me?
Marker removed. Please select a mission. Unit dispatched. Unit dispatched. Commencing platform construction. Staff assigned. Please select a landing zone confirmed.
Roger.
This is Seguimos. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is Seguimos. Have arrived at LZ. Will stand by.
Support helicopter has arrived. Analysis complete.
Gaining altitude.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Mission
Boss, I've been meaning to tell you something. Our old friend Zero hasn't been seen in public since you left the States. That was over 10 years ago now. You suspected he was responsible for the accident at your base in the Caribbean. But at that point, Zero was already bedridden. So it never felt right to me that Zero gave the order. Now that I've seen the man Emmerich was working for, I'm sure he didn't. I know that man. He was our old friend's XO. A man without a face. Not one you want to look at anyway. Skullface. He's the one who destroyed your base 9 years ago. The unit he commands, XOF, was Cypher's strike force. But he's since split from Zero and used XOF to usurp control over Cypher itself. In other words, the Cypher we're hunting isn't Zero. Beyond Zero is a void that's even darker. Skullface.
Please select a mission.
Boss, this
contract comes out of Angola. That's right, Central Africa, where Emmerich claimed they were working on a weapon to surpass Metal Gear. There's been a massive oil spill from Mafinda oil field. It's flowing into the river and contaminating the water supply. An environmental NGO has asked us to stop the spill by destroying the facility. Environmental activism isn't exactly our line of work, but it's not that simple either. The group operating the oil facility and causing the spill is the rebel group UNITA. And word has it that UNITA is getting supplied with U.S. military weapons. That sounds to me like Cypher's pulling their strings. Boss, it's time to give Cypher a little surprise.
Please specify a project. Please specify a project. Please specify a project. Development project has been added. Development project has been added. Please select a mission. Deploying.
Target is Angola's Mfinda oil field, upstream from the landing point. A spill has covered the whole area and crude. A pipeline that crosses the Muneni River failed, and now the shore's a mess. Not to mention the villages downstream have no drinking water. The oil runs to the pipeline from that facility. Taking it out should end the leak. The client this time is an environmental NGO. Destroy the facility. Stop that leak. This may seem like straight-up philanthropy, but there's another reason we agreed to it. The Mfinda oil field was outdated, abandoned. Then the rebel group United moved in, taking it upon themselves to kickstart operations. United's been rapidly modernizing its arsenal. Rumor has it someone's been selling them U.S. military hardware. Intel's analysis suggests the broker's a front company, Ciphers. Keeping tabs on United could tell us who's pulling its strings.
Caution, rain approaching.
That's step one to tracking down Skullface. And Cypher with him. Good luck, boss. First, make your way to the oil facility. It's to the north, past Bwala Yamasa. The village is currently occupied by United, so stay sharp.
Marker placed.
The war industry we started has taken a pretty crooked course these past 9 years. With no other options, soldiers have become dogs of war, sent to conflict zones as private forces, or PFs. Guys we fought alongside are dying all around the globe for no reason. No banner. But it's how they survive. The demand for PFs here in Africa is especially high. Cold War standoffs, resource exploitation, tribal clashes. What's big business for developed countries has only brought conflict here. That mess you're standing in, is just the latest example.
Detected. The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
That's digitalis. It's toxic, but it can also be used as medicine. You've arrived at Masa Village. It's been turned into a supply hub for UNITA, meaning it'll be stocked with weapons and resources. Should be a thing or two that'll come in handy. Don't be shy. They deserve to be in better hands.
Marker placed. The map has been updated.
Good.
Alles gefallen, das ist hier. An Position. Alle Kerle! Auf Ober!
Has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. You have arrived at your destination.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Marker placed. Analysis complete. complete.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Hey, quit kidding around. Snake?
Boss, destroy the oil facility and stop the flow of oil. Head north through the village, and you'll find the facility further on. It's digitalis. It's toxic, but it can also be used as medicine. You've arrived at Masa Village. It's been turned into a supply hub for UNITA, meaning it'll be stocked with weapons and resources. Should be a thing or two that'll come in handy. Don't be shy. They deserve to be in better hands.
The map has been updated. Analysis complete. Marker placed.
Stay okay.
You have arrived. You have arrived at your destination.
Talk. Let's see him.
The PF soldiers are speaking Afrikaans, an official language of the Republic of South Africa. Boss, we're gonna need someone with the Afrikaans interpreter skill to understand what they're saying. We'll look into it here, but for now, you'll just have to make do without one. Extract him.
Development complete.
Hey! Say alright!
Speak.
Afrikaans is the lingua franca for mercs in that area. If you're going to get any information from interrogations, you'll need an interpreter.
Complete.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Analysis complete.
Children.
Analysis complete.
Child soldiers. Children there are abducted and trained to be soldiers. They're only taught to fight. And one day they grow up and teach the next generation the same way. With a gun in his hands, a kid is as dangerous as any adult. Only they don't know a thing about right and wrong. Boss, do not hurt any child soldiers. If you do, the mission is over.
Analysis complete. Development complete. Sun will set shortly. Marker placed. You have arrived at your destination.
He's coming too. Roger that.
You have arrived at your destination.
Fika munduki kaka ya kunangula. Kalaki sikakula ya mbeni kele.
Schipper is Delta 3. Overvluchting, schade onbekend.
Limited to throws or punches. Their size and agility makes it too hard to catch them in a restraining hold.
Allemaal in actie. Alle eenheden. Alle terug je weg.
Please select a landing zone. Outpost captured. The map has been updated. Please select a landing zone. Support helicopter
Roger.
requested. Caution.
Beyond there is outside the mission area.
Caution. You are about to leave the mission area. The map has been updated.
The war industry we started has taken a pretty crooked course these past 9 years. With no other options, soldiers have become dogs of war, sent to conflict zones as private forces, or PFs. Guys we fought alongside are dying all around the globe for no reason, no banner. But it's how they survive. Demand for PFs here in Africa is especially high. Cold War standoffs, resource exploitation, tribal clashes. What's big business for developed countries has only brought conflict here. That mess you're standing in is just the latest example. Gonna rescue the kid boss. All right, we'll take care of him.
Support helicopter has arrived. I'm at the base.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Recién begrepen. Kan de vijandige aanval weer. Alieneren, wakker weer. Uit.
Chef de Delta 3, was het onbekende wapenvuur. Positie onbekend. Over.
Recién begrepen. Ons is onder een aanval. Alieneren op gereedheid. Uit.
Analysis complete.
The portable toilet. If you're gonna hide inside, watch the enemy doesn't decide to use it. Same goes for hiding downed enemies in it.
De Surya, bedreiging in het gebied. Wat versterkt securiteit. Over.
Recién begrepen. Goede securiteit voor verwachting. Uit.
Delta 9, onbekende gewierschutter. Oorsprong onbekend. Hoor. Recenteer, begrijp. Het kan een vijandige aanval wees. Alieneren, wakker wees. Uit.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Marker placed.
Ik heb weer dat Delta 9. Ik ga in die helemaal regelen. Ik heb nooit direct opgespoord.
You made it past the village. Continue heading for the oil facility. It's located upriver.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Caution, rain approaching. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. The map has been updated. Analysis complete.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Analysis complete.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
You have arrived at your destination. Marker placed. Extraction arrived at
The Pinda oil field is the property of Saner, South African Natural Resources. Saner drills oil wells wherever they can throughout that region. When the oil dries up, they abandon the facility. Then it's only a matter of time before the aging equipment starts leaking crude. That means United's takeover is the perfect cover for Saner. Now they can blame the spill on a bunch of oil thieves. However you look at it, Saner's far from squeaky clean. oil facility. To stop the leak, you need to shut down the oil transfer pump and destroy the oily water separator tank. The details are on your iDroid.
Enemy presence detected. The map
That's one of the targets. The oily water separator tank. Destroy it. Just remember, the tank is highly pressurized. It'll explode. That's one of the targets. The oil transfer pump. Shut it down.
Marker placed. Marker placed.
Шефе, дежуритує. Вишкуйте і послужом bekend. Word. Er is hier weer, begrijp. Alleen er. Hou wacht in punt hier gaan drukken. Uit.
Separator tank. Alright, you planted the C4. Don't set it off until you're at a safe distance. Good, you're away from the tank. Once it goes up, the enemy will come running. Secure the area before you detonate the C4.
Clouds approaching.
transfer pump control room. The emergency stop button is probably... Bodies? Why? Oil transfer pump shutoff confirmed. Next, destroy the oily water separator tank. That'll ensure they can never use the facility. Destroy the separator tank. Objectives complete. No security will be tighter after that explosion. Get out of there ASAP.
Please select a landing zone. The support helicopter requested.
Looks like the road's been sealed off. See any way around? Boss, I just got a report from the intel team. Enemy unit is en route to the hills. Looks like they mean to hunt you down. You'll have to make it past them somehow.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. Have arrived at LZ. Will stand by.
Support helicopter has arrived.
Gaining altitude.
Exfiltrated.
Alright, you're out of the hot zone. No enemy forces in pursuit. Mission complete.
Development project has been added.
Mission complete, boss. Boss, we took another look into Sainer, the owner of the oil field. They were behind what happened. They hired the PF, not United. They restarted the facility all the while pretending they were the victims. One other thing. Sainer's Johannesburg head office is just a room in a multi-tenant building. Company's essentially non-existent. 3 years ago, that investment fund stepped in and started gutting it through a series of mergers and sell-offs. And get this, the fund itself no longer exists either. It's a shell corporation, meaning someone is just using Saner's name from the shadows. But what about those strange corpses? Just what the hell were they doing over there?
Hey! Snake! I've customized a walker gear just for you. It features a silent running system, great for infiltration missions, and you can also summon it to your location. I've taken the liberty of calling it the D-Walker. It's armed with a suppressed tranquilizer gun. If you want to add other weaponry or upgrade the chassis, give the order from your iDroid.
Good. You captured it alive.
Side ops list updated.
Boss, I've updated the mission list.
Updated.
We've received a new job offer. It doesn't seem connected to Cypher or Skullface at all. But if it goes well, we may get an Afrikaans interpreter. The details are on your iDroid.
Please select a mission. Unit dispatched. Unit dispatched. Please specify a project. Please specify a project. Please select a mission. assigned.